Throughout history, there's been talks about battles that have occurred between men. Battles that have shaped today's world. Battles that can never be replicated again. These battles, from the oldest to the newest, from the biggest to the smallest, from the glorious to the glorious, all dwindle in comparison to the one I'm about to mention. This battle has been going on for millennia. This battle involves all of humankind, man, woman, and child. This battle will see no end until one side has completely diminished. This battle is one that once resolved will end all future battles, and peace will encompass the entire universe. This battle is one that we all know as orange juice versus apple juice. That was single-handedly the most epic paragraph I've ever written. And I've written some pretty epic paragraphs in my time. Anyway, apple juice, what is it? Are you dumb, G? How do you not know what apple juice is? That's like saying you don't know what skepsitillion is. But you know what? Just for you, I'm gonna explain what it is. Apple juice is a liquid that comes out of an apple when the apple is squeezed or compressed. Yep, that's it. Now, in the battle Alpha mentioned above, can't lie, don't know if that's when you're meant to use that word, but we'll go with it. There are many arguments as to why apple juice should triumph over orange juice. Let's begin with the taste. The taste of apple juice is one that's very unique. It gives off a large sense of sweetness whilst maintaining a minuscule bit of sourness. The combination of these two allows for a beautiful chemical reaction to be formed that further enhances the actual apple flavor that is in the drink. And like with any drink that exists, one can enchant the flavor of the apple juice and make its effects 100 times greater just by cooling it down to a low but drinkable temperature. And performing this action right here can make apple juice mouth-watering, especially on a day that one may consider to be hot. Can't lie, with the way I'm speaking right now, I should honestly start writing a book, because the words I'm using here are immaculate. Anyway, benefits of apple juice. Apparently apple juice has a lot of really good benefits to it. It reduces allergic reactions and inflammation. So if you guys ever puff up one day from a reaction, then feel free to down some apple juice. It also supports heart health and aids weight loss. You know what, I'll explain later why this makes no sense, but for now we'll continue with the apple juice benefits. Wait, what? It helps with asthma? How? Nah, I need to research this. Okay, so I did some research and all I know is that a bunch of big scientific words were said. And at the end it said, and I quote, source, trust me bro. Anyway, the last benefit is probably the most important one, and that is that it reduces the risk of cancer. So if you have a family history of cancer, then first off I want to say get good noob. Sorry about that. And also, munch on some apple juice because it will help you. Yeah, and I think that's it. Wait. I forgot to say what's actually bad about apple juice. What business do apple juice companies have put in 12 teaspoons of sugar per ounce in the drink? Tell me, what business? Bruv, that's the same amount as the big CC, the big Coca-Cola. So why? 1, it's bad for your teeth, and 2, it's bad for your health and heart, and 3, it sure as hell doesn't aid with your weight loss. So why? You know what? I never ever in my life want to hear about apple juice health benefits again, because frankly, with that much sugar, there is none. And now we reach the other side of the argument, orange juice. This beverage is something that's been around for a long time, possibly even longer than apple juice, mainly due to the fact that an orange is comprised of 90% water or something like that, so it's very easy to make. Anyway, taste. It's honestly a bit weird and hard to describe. I described apple juice as sweet with a bit of sour, but orange juice on the other hand is literally 100% sweet, but at the exact same time 100% sour. It's a weird sensation in your mouth that a normal human being struggles to understand. And to be honest, it'll take someone with a golden tongue to truly distinguish what the flavor of orange juice actually is. And it's this sensation that fascinates many orange juice fans and brings orange juice up to compete with apple juice in a never-ending war. Now, mix in the flavors of an orange and this drink may become irresistible to many, if not all. And as I said with apple juice, if one can manage to cool down the orange juice while still maintaining it at drinking level, the sensation you can receive can only be described as heavenly, just splendid. Anyway, benefits of orange juice. Vitamin C. Now, I don't really know much about this vitamin stuff. I just know they're good for you, but according to Google, vitamin C helps your immune system, which means you can fight against illnesses better, particularly the cold, which might be very useful to me right now since I've been dying for the past 3 weeks. You know what? I'm gonna go buy some orange juice right now. I'll be right back. Oh, orange juice. Let me take some of that. Let's see, is this the correct one? Yeah, come, let's go. It is time to go. Hi, got me some orange juice, but it's in the fridge because I ain't drinking it at room temperature. Anyway, where was I? Benefits. Orange juice also apparently helps develop fetuses better. So if you're pregnant and munch on some orange juice and your baby might come out looking like Giga Chad, it might even start rapping, who knows? Imagine if I'm just imagining the baby coming out, it's just rapping as it comes. I can't take this seriously. Anyway, its acidity can also help digest food better. And it also prevents kidney stones from happening because it melts them or something along those lines. Now, similar to apple juice, this drink ain't perfect. It has some downsides to it. You know how I said apple juice has 12 teaspoons of sugar? Well, orange juice surpasses that with a whopping 15 teaspoons. Yup. If you drink this drink in large quantities, you're gonna see diabetes flying in your direction. Also, how come apple juice tastes sweeter than orange juice when orange juice sugar levels are higher? You know, sometimes life just doesn't make any sense. Actually, now that I think about it, life has never really made sense. Okay, where was I? And on top of the sugar level, orange juice also has some other downsides. That being that its acidity can harm your teeth and actually destroy them. So maybe orange juice ain't too good for you. But when it tastes so emulating, I don't think anyone actually cares. We've got two sides of the argument that have been presented, both with their merits and demerits. Who shall prevail? In my personal and extremely professional opinion, it's gonna have to be the extravagant, the immaculate, the incontestable, the phenomenal, the one and only orange juice. juice. Yeah, that's right. I'm part of Orange Juice Gang. And those of you that are part of Apple Juice Gang, I'm not sorry in the slightest. You're all a bunch of nerds that collectively have 5 brain cells. I don't know how it's possible for someone to comprehend that apple juice is better than orange juice. The very existence of your apple juice fans can be considered a miracle. Because logically, scientifically, and mathematically, it should not be possible. I struggle to conceive how one can choose apple juice over orange juice. It shouldn't be physically, mentally, and even spiritually possible that one can like apple juice more than orange juice. How you lot have made it this far in society is something that scientists and even philosophers have struggled to fathom. Your species is something that has been intensely studied by even the likes of psychologists, and yet even they cannot encompass the fact that you think in such a stupid way. It actually hurts me to believe that some of you have been led so far astray from the righteous path of Orange Juice Gang that you've somehow placed yourself in the despicable group of Apple Juice Gang. If there is one heavenly thing that has descended upon earth to show us how heaven may truly be like, it's orange juice. And believing that apple juice is better is the work of the devil. So with that, apple juice for me is going to have to get a ranking of 567 out of 743, while orange juice on the other hand gets a beautiful 1234 out of 1245. So with that final statement now said, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment why orange juice is better than apple juice. And peace.